you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Foundation. In the last episode, what did we do in the last episode? Oh, we did the tavern. Yes, we did the big old tavern here in the middle, and then the lesser tavern over here, which, you know, it's a lovely little vignette. It does mean this thing is useless, but, you know, it's fine. We had to do a few things. I did a couple of little bits off camera, to be honest with you. One was the 4 people that I put to work up here and just, you know, never do anything. Basically, they were moaning that they couldn't live close enough, so I put a little bit of residential here. It's just these 2 homes. I don't mind it, you know, a little couple of homes on the hill there. That's fine. And also I cleared out this area here. This was stone and wood and all sorts of nastiness going off right where the bridge is here. So I moved all of the wood to here, so it's next to the fishery here, not bothering anybody. We have a relatively negative spot around it, but it means nothing. It doesn't affect anyone in any way. And then the only other thing was a stone mason, which I actually just moved to here randomly because it, you know, it just sits out the way there by the butcher. It doesn't really bother anybody. And again, these couple of houses are close, but not close enough. So what we're going to try and do is just keep these little blobs of nastiness. Obviously, the fisheries are... Oh, yes, definitely take people. Fisheries are the problem. But here, we're like a butcher setup here, the farms. But otherwise, just keep these little blobs rather than really spreading them out. And what it means is it's completely opened up this area. Let's just turn this off for a moment. It's completely opened up this area, which I think I would like to be our first military area. Now, we have talked about putting the military in for a while. I feel like we are in an absolute idyllic corner of the world here. We have absolutely no problems. There is never any form of, you know, there's no fighting. We never get invaded. We never have any form of military response from anywhere else. So I think we have to spend a fortune on setting up our own military and sending them out there, because that's just, I mean, I don't know, that just seems how the world works, right? Like, we're actually absolutely perfectly fine here, so let's get some military going. But also, I just want to see what the buildings look like and how they work. And also, I believe it's a good revenue stream as well, which, again, just much like real life. We're currently working on trading money with Northbury to increase the price of barrels. We don't really buy barrels, but whatever. What do you want? You want wheat in return for thingy. Let's discuss a better deal. Wheat for... It just gives us more gold. It's not good enough. No, I'm all right. Sorry. I'm just good. One thing we will do before we start on the military, though, is we're going to increase the treasury by quite a bit. This space here is our treasury. Well, for most part, it's treasury. It does a few different things, but these 4 little buildings here with not much else going on, it's not really what I want the place to look like. So we're actually going to come into here. We don't have a mandate going at the moment. This is a treasury building. That's good. We're going to upgrade this by adding on. I don't believe there are buildings we haven't unlocked here. Let's have a look. That's the one we paused. Where is this tavern? Can you show me? Boop. Oh, we just need 2 commoners, eh, for that? Okay. There's my 2 unemployed. There we go. You just need to work in there, do you? Okay, well, that's fine. Carry on. Okay. Sorry, yeah, like I don't want this. This needs to be like a real hustle and bustle, big area. We'll probably have a little church in here at some point. Probably have a little bit of a military situation as well. But for now, we're just going to fill out the buildings we have. So I'm just going to double check there's nothing here we can open. So common path. I mean, we're pretty much all done here, apart from cooperage, which is barrels, and this awful thing that reduces all of our food. Upkeep of production building parts is decreased by 15%. Upkeep of production building parts. Okay, I don't really understand that one. Refund of 50% of tools used. I mean, that's quite neat. Okay, labour, though. As far as buildings goes, we have a tavern kitchen, which creates a meal out of boar and cheese. I mean, it sounds good. We're not making that much boar and cheese. Smithing taxes. Great hall. But I don't think that's actually, like, the building for it, is it not? Okay, I'm going to click it and see what it does. And this is coming soon. We've unlocked it for free. Okay. Labour buildings upkeep reduced by 25%. Every time you trade with a village of Labour allegiance, you get an influence. That's good. You have 1 more concurring. Okay. But for the most part, yes, that's the building wise, this is it for the manor. All right. So we're going to go into here. Let's build a treasury. This is the one that gets continued. Yeah, Great Hall. I don't think was a new thing. Oh, we unlocked this as well. We need to do a big stained glass window, but I don't think we're making glass currently. But we can add a big stained glass window over there, which gives us a new trade route. That's exciting. But for now, yes, we need to come into here and start to flesh out some of our videos. So rustic hall, stone hall. So it's just not very big, is it? I was really hoping for like a bigger building to base off of. But still, we have to flesh these out. So we'll do something like this. I'm hoping that's not got a little gap in it. It has. Let's turn off snap for a moment, because that really needs to sit in there. That's good. We'll bring that down a little bit. Yeah. We'll put in... Oh, this is actually bigger, even though it's rustic. Look at that. Okay. Well, let's see if we can make this look good then. Let's put it on the back here. I think the my worry is that the roof is just so different that it's not going to look right. That's fine. We will get another tower in here. Oops, that has to go quite a bit higher, doesn't it? That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I don't mind that. Turn that around a little bit so the windows don't clip so much. Yeah. Okay, I'm digging that. We'll bring that in there. We could do with a little building here to... Hopefully we can raise this one up. We can. We'll cover up that window there. This can have a doorway on it now. Let's turn that snapping on there. Oops. That's actually quite low. How does it work if we have snapping off? No, it's still quite low. Is that something we can do like around here? Oh, there we go. The steps actually work here. Okay. Well, we don't really need a window there. I mean, we don't really need a door there, to be honest with you. Let's just do that door there. That's fine. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Little building on the side here, just to kind of ground that a little bit. That's nice. And then we do have this pretty good sized building. I just don't want to use a ton of these. There's one there, look, and it's pretty prominent. I mean, this just looks like I'm just making this one building bigger. I really could do with some just huge building options here, folks. Like, that would be really good. But one thing I will say is this is just increasing the size of the snap. The size of the treasury, which is good. Okay, that's fine there. The window isn't great, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can adjust it a little. Okay, that's good. And then we'll snap one of you on there. Which way around does this look? It'd be nice to look out over the water. And we'll bring you up to not be affected there. I mean, yeah, it's huge, but that's fine. Let's turn snap off again. Let's do something like that. I quite like that, actually. Let's just turn it around so... Wait. Oh, control. There we go. Turn it around so the windows don't clip so much. Perfect. And we need a little something on the back here. We can't really tuck that in there, can we? That's just a bit too small. How about we just snap one of these on and have it there? That's good. Yep, that finishes that off nicely. This can be a nice little garden. So let's make it a nice little garden. Let's do some nice bigger trees here. They also help cover up the joins when they're a little funky. There we go, some busheries, fleurs. Alright. What else would we have in this little garden? This is the perfect spot for these kind of things, isn't it? Let's do maybe that, maybe. Yeah. Okay. And a nice fancy bench for in the middle of it. Yeah, beautiful. And maybe we have an archway moving into it. Maybe not. Maybe that's a little bit too grand. Yes, I think that might be a bit too grand, to be honest with you. Yes, that's no good. It makes it huge for some reason as well. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. That's a cute little garden there. And that just also just mostly just increases treasury, which is something we need to do before we start working on anything else. So that can crack on there. Again, I would eventually like some bigger buildings. Maybe the military building is what we need to go along with that as well. Like I said, I do want a church in there. That's kind of leaving this space open for a church that runs over to here. I think we did open stone bridges as well, did we not? Let's have a look. And apparently there's lots of fun stuff you can do with the stone bridge. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we can... Can we build a stone bridge? Oof. Can we build a stone bridge that... Wow. Stone bridges are difficult to use. I would like to be able to do the whole thing. Oh, okay. That's maybe not so bad. Just wish it would be a little bit more even, but I think once you put that first piece in, it's just really tricky to do. We need to start further out this way, I think, is the trick. Yeah, there we go. That's actually much better. Let's just knock it at one and see. There we go. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's still a little off, but it makes it much more interesting here. And there's all sorts we can do, look. I don't understand what are they? Oh, that's portcullis. Okay, we have a gateway. Oh, look. On all of those things there, we can build one. It's actually just there. What about portcullis? We can do... I think we can do something like this. Can we not? Place it in ourselves. Or is it's really meant to, oops, it's really meant to go on that one there, isn't it? I do kind of like that though, and we can do a wooden balustrade. What's that? Oops. Why is there terrible snap points for this? Like that just wants to snap onto there, doesn't it? Maybe it just needs to be longer. I quite like having some banners hanging though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay, what else we got? What else can we do? Stone turret miner. Oh, these are great. Stone turret major. Oh my word, we need some huge bridges for this wooden gateway. Yeah, why won't it let me put this in? This is awesome. I think the whole thing just needs to be a lot longer. Yeah, it doesn't want to... It snaps there or there, but I feel like there's probably somewhere else it snaps. Does this... portcullis, is that not meant to go in here? Do we prefer this one to the castle-y one? I don't think we do. I think we prefer the castle-y one. Alright, I'm going to build that. It just uses an absolute ton of stone. And hopefully, once it's done, we just delete the wooden one that's underneath it and it all works, he says. This is going up pretty quick. That's good to see. I mean, we do have a lot of stone and stuff. Oh, this is the other thing I did as well. I started to build just a tiny little village over here. I don't know why. I just felt like there would be people who aren't members of the monastery, but who deal with it, like some staff, some groundskeepers. I know that sort of stuff is usually handled by the monks themselves, but I just didn't love the fact that it was just really out here alone as an island. So I've just put a few things down here. Basically, we had berries and stone here, so we're collecting both of those. I put whatever this thing is here. in, and then a builder's hut here, and just sort of try to really tie it into the edge of the monastery, and a couple of market stalls here as well. And it kind of worked, you know, we had 2 people join, so that's fine. You know, it didn't quite work as well as over there, but it did kind of what I was hoping. I was hoping for sort of like 4 or 5 houses just along the riverfront here. There is some space for them. I hope it's enough space. I mean, that could be the thing, is that it's just not enough space to put them in. But nobody's currently suffering from homelessness right now, so it might just be that there just doesn't need room for them. These all hold... so that holds 3 of 6 people there, so... Housing density upgrade. Yeah, see, really what we should have done is turn that off when we built them and force them to build smaller houses, really. I wonder if we could still do that. If we get rid of those and force them to make smaller houses, we would just get more smaller houses, because that's all I really want, really. Should we try it? Let's try it. Let's get rid of those. And let's just see if they rebuild them. They should, unless they go and... I don't think they go and try somewhere else. They might give it a moment before they do. Because the only reason you would use that is because you wanted to rezone, right? So my hope is that they don't become homeless or just like randomly build a house over here and then be really annoyed about it. Yeah, look, there is one going up, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off housing density upgrade. My worry is that's a little close to the undesirable spot. Oh no, I think we're okay. Because it pulls it from the actual camp, not where the stones are being mined, which is probably not how it should go, but it helps us. Okay, we'll see if that... Yeah, we'll just have the authorized housing density upgrade off there. That used to be a global thing, I think. But for the most part, I don't mind it. It just means that you don't quite get the sprawl of... that you used to. The game used to, like, all of these are big, you know, 6 out of 6 people, but you used to turn the whole thing off, and it would just generate loads of little ones like this, and you'd really sprawl out, which is kind of what I was expecting to happen, which is why there's these large areas in between the 2 central hubs, because I assumed that they would just sort of sprawl together. Here we go. We have a few more going up now. We'll just turn off the density upgrade for these. There we go. And that should now just keep it at a low density. And we'll just get a few more houses along the river there, which is good. That's full of workers. I think we can have 1 more miner, 1 more warehouse worker. Okay, so we got 2 more workers over here before we need any more space. So that's fine. All right, let's have a look. Storage is full somewhere. This is all coming together quite nicely. That's good. Oh, the stones are figuring themselves out there. I'm sure that'll be fine once the building's finished. Keep an eye on the housing over here. Just want to make sure we don't click anything we don't need to. We should bring some people in. Just the 1, that's fine. You're going to have a job as a stonecutter over here. I absolutely don't mind having these in as well, because that's all just going to get fed right over to here for this large expansion, and of course we're going to be using tons of the stuff here as we replace the that original bridge there, which I think we'll probably want to do with all of these eventually. Maybe the one over here stays wooden, because this is more of the the little pilgrimage up the mountain. Maybe that one doesn't need a stone one, but yeah, we'll see. These houses might take a little while. I know one's coming together quite nicely here. Okay. All right, well, while that's all going, let's move over here then and do something that we don't need our people to help us with, which is putting in some walls for these lovely farms. We'll start here. And we'll take this way. Up to here. And we'll click all of these. Make them all nice and curvy. There we go. Make sure they sort of follow the row of the path there, else it'll look a little weird. There we go. Nice. And then I really did love what somebody showed us, where we can put the oops. Oh, that was perfect as well. There we go. Where we can put the hedge along the row. This way we got that nice hedge lined wood stone. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, we like that a lot, don't we? Okay, we'll go to decorations. We'll fill in some spots here. Oh, well, one of them's got to be tall enough for that hedge, hasn't it? Just about. There we go. And there. And we'll do a couple of fences as well. Go, that's the first one. That's good. I kind of need them to replant the stuff, to be honest, so I can see where the rest of them go. But that first one's looking nice. We'll do the rest in a moment. So look over here. That's coming along very nicely. Over here, we don't have... Yes, we do have another house there, so we'll knock that off. Authorizing. There we go. And we're just going to make lots of nice little cute houses along the front there. That is exactly what I was looking for. 2 more here, and it would be perfect. Yeah, we'll take you. Come on here, come on down. We can put one of you in here. There we go. And I think that's everything over here there full of workers. So let's just check. Yeah, market tender, that's the one we've got shut down over there. All the 2 foragers, that's fine. And then the copyists and cooks are monks, and we're not too fussed about adding any more of those just now. So this does start our next amount of workers for something else. So we'll see what they can do. This is coming along nicely. I think we might need a rejig of this based on it, but that's okay. Oh, maybe what we're meant to do is make it longer so we can have one of these here and then have the wall go up against it. I mean, that's going to be so much work now, so we just have to leave that one. But yeah, I think that might be the thing to do, is make it so that the bridge actually comes right into the building. I mean, all of this is a bit of a mess, really. I don't love this little building we put down here. Oh no! Do we have to redo this? Oh, Jonty, what are you doing? Do we have to redo this? All right, in for a penny. We're gonna do it. Let's do it properly. Let's get rid of this. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. And then what is this, a tax office, this building here? That is the tax office. So, I mean, that's quite a useful building, but yeah, that's going to go. All right, it doesn't get rid of the whole thing, which is good. I was a little worried as that happened. Okay, and then we'll actually just take these off as well. Oops. No. We're adding them in. We want to get rid of them. There we go. Okay, and then we'll get rid of this, so we can really not care about it and do it properly. Oh, be careful. Don't you go into the water. You have to walk around for a little bit. I know it's going to be gross, but you'll have to do it. Okay. Build a big stone bridge. So I still think, like, here is still the right spot for it to begin. But yeah, look, if we do... Oh, geez. If we do that... Yeah, not that. Oh, well, that... Oh, take that person on. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Let's try and... Oh, now I'm not too sure now. Yeah, it kind of... We had it before. Like, we need that 3 there. There we go. What I would love to be able to do is just drag the whole thing. Like, that's kind of what we want. But that's now is a little bit too ostentatious, isn't it? Over on this side. Oh, is that better? We would have to lose this house. This house would have to go. But otherwise, that's probably more like what I was thinking, because now the gatehouse can go here, and the wall can sort of come up to it. Although it's a really low wall comparatively, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So there are spots there. That's about it. Let's just do two things. So let's just put that in. This I just don't know how we're meant to do that. I feel like either it doesn't work yet, or I'm doing something wrong. What about some of these? I mean, I kind of dig that. Oh, is that? And then a big one on the other side. It's just so ostentatious, isn't it? But I kind of love it. And we can put... Can we do a flag on it? Yeah. No, where did that go? Let's try that again. Yeah, we don't want it in the middle there. We want it sort of on the outside there. So now can we rotate this? Oh, snapping is fun on this. I mean, that actually looks okay. It would curve in a little there, but that's fine. That's fine, I think. Oh, that one doesn't work as well. Sort of not there. No, that's not it either, is it? The snapping on these is insane. It's like, well, there, what's that snapping on? Because that's the one I want to do on the other side. Alright, I'll tell you what we could do. We could do one of those either side. Oh, jeez. Oh my word, what has gone on here? Okay. There. There. Remove that, rotate it, stick it back on there. That's okay. Let's do that then, because that looks like we mean it. That looks like it's meant to do. And I suppose the wooden thing in the middle is fine. And then we got to sort of manually put one of these in, I guess. Let's see if we can line it up nice. Is that actually going to be room for people to get under? I don't know if people are going to get under that. It doesn't look like it, does it? There is an attachment spot there, but it doesn't want me to use it. Maybe the whole thing has to be finished. Maybe the whole thing has to be finished. That's okay. I'd prefer that though. Yeah. I mean, that's just so much work gone down the drain. This house has to go, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sure. And then we'll actually just remove that spot of residential there. Oops. There we go. Okay. Well, the flags are in. So that's something. Treasury got built. We can now get to 3.8. It doesn't really add that much, does it? But it needs to be done, I guess. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? That's made a nice little thing there. So, because what I think we need to do is rather than just having a big fence around the outside, I think we do like we've done here and just sort of cap it into buildings. So once this gets built, that'll fix out those two. And then I think this building probably gets filled in here, but maybe with a fort of some description. So let's look at the beginning of that. Progression, kingdom. Okay, so we do have... No, we don't have anything. What do we just... Oh, it's just gold to unlock these? Okay. Stake wall and kingdom splendor package. Package? Weapon stand, but yeah, we want all of this, right? Okay. And then we need to get 30 that, which we do, and 5 kingdom rating, which is currently in the absolute toilet. That's because we have nothing though. So military fort splendor, stone rampart minor. These are the big things, I think. Stone rampart major. I don't really know what a rampart is, but it might just be the buildings. Upper gate roof, upper gate balcony, stone chimney, watch post roof major, watch post. Okay, yeah, I think we can at least begin. So, monument, military fort. That's going to look so good when this is built. So, where do we have our first military fort? Where are people coming into the village from now? It's still over here, isn't it? Let's have a look here. Oh my word! I painted that in thinking they would start going back around again, but they've literally just moved the line a little bit. That's what I wanted you to do here by the water, and you didn't. My goodness. All right, well, let's close that area off then. Okay, well done. You've made a funny straight line. I mean, I guess it's here then, isn't it? I suppose that's because we want the fort to be partly the entrance. I think we want a few forts, really. But I want the first little fort to just become the beginning of an entrance. What do you want? Stone. We're going to be using so much of that. Not interested in beer, sorry. I just feel this might be a real far away, but no, I think this is where we want to build it. Because then... Yeah, no, let's build it over here. Okay, military fort. Here. What sub-building can we do? Fortified keep. Strongest position of your fort. Training grounds. Allows the training and healing of soldiers. Barracks. A common room for your soldiers to rest. Treasury, sure. Free build. So they all give you a great hall in the treasury so that you can ignore the other ones if you want to. I like that. But we're going to start with a keep. It's literally just a big wooden building, right? But I do like all of this stuff. So, keep. Which is the side with one window. That there. Because the side with one window is going to be the interior. There. Because onto this one, we can then add something like that. Which is good. Is there... balcony bits? No, that's just a nice porch. I'll just sort of sit there, does it? It's pretty big. Small porch. Small porch goes on there quite nicely. We can lift this up one. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. We'll close that down. We'll add a roof to it. Okay. Yes, we are going to have quite a simple start here. Decorative flag. It's a white flag. Or is it red? It looks like it's red. Okay. There we have the gate here, which is going to become... like literally the gate of the city this is. So it's... we're actually going to do 1 and 2, even though they will not use one of them. Yeah, we're not going to build the stained glass window here. Okay. So that's the beginnings of that. Nice. Okay. And then here, what do we have? We actually have a little encampment for them just to kind of hang out. Do that on the road. Make people feel really awkward as they come past. War hat stand, does that say? War hat stand. I think helmet is the word you're looking for, but that's great. We love a war hat stand. We will do... some weaponry stuff over here. I believe training is a thing later on, or at least stuff that looks like training we can open, so we'll do that. Let's have a look. And then we do have rooms for other buildings, but for now we're just going to get the keep going. There we go. And we'll see what that looks like. Once it's built, we can add the wall in. What do you want? Bread. Berries, herbs, and bread. And we could probably do that. Gives us some labour splendour. I don't know what that did. Other than make us generate more cash. It's just not the cash I'm worried about, really. We'll leave it for now. I don't think we need to worry about it. Yeah, that was done. So it's really just this stone thing that's happening at the moment, this bridge. That's fine. It's going to take a lot of stone. There we go. Oh, we got another house here as well. That's great. That looks perfect. I love that. Little houses across the river. Excellent stuff. We missed the fields again. We'll keep an eye on that. I want to do some nice field fence work there. This should go together pretty quickly. I think it mostly uses wood. Yeah, planks. Of which we are generating... I don't think we're making planks over here. So where are they getting planks from? Can we store some planks? Oh, we do store planks too there, but I mean, not doing a very good job of it, are you? I think actually now we move the sawmill over here. Oh, there is a sawmill here as well. Okay, that's fine. Planks are getting done. We'll take you on. They're probably used here as well, aren't they? Yeah, so that's fine. Even though this is mostly stone, there's still a little bit of plankage happening. Excellent, now we can get a better look of what we were doing here. So let's start taking vents down this way. What do we go to here? I mean, I guess do we just join these up? I think we probably just do, eh? Okay. Do that. Without knowing if it's okay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, the doorway is a little snug, but I don't mind it. Okay, now let's take this down the side of the building here. And then attach it to the wall. There we go. And then we'll fill this in with curves in a minute. But for now, it's fine. I think as long as we sort of stay roughly to what we were doing, it works, and we won't take it all the way. Obviously, we'll just take it to there. Okay, and then let's curve it all, and then if there's any real bad spots once it's curved, we can go back and fix them. That's probably fine like that. Okay, now for the most part it looks pretty good. Oh, here. Oops. Excellent. Where's our decorative stuff? Just put a little bit of decorative stuff. Okay, that's that one. We've done that one, we've done this one over here. So it's just these two in the middle here. We kind of want to separate them. Let's go. And then in it's actually these ones will do the gate that we've been doing. Let's try that again. Let's go from here and take it that way so we can make sure it's really in the middle, because I don't want the hedge on this one. Over a curve on it. There we go. And then I actually can't remember how roughly wide the gate is, so we'll put it in. There we go. Yep. Go ahead and build that. Oops. Nope. My word, I've completely forgotten all the buttons. There we go. And then back to wall. And then we'll take this round here. And I think, at the moment at least, there's actually nothing over here, but we can build in a little thing here. So I think it was it monument? Did it say we could use the manor house? Free build? Let's have a look. Free build. Yes, it just doesn't need any requirements at all, and we can put this stuff in. That's great, because we want to. I'm going to put this stuff in here. There we go. And That'll just nicely cap off the wall there. Okay. Because I think eventually we'll just carry on this with fields. We're doing pretty good for bread. We're actually doing a... Is this happening? 28 days. Doesn't tell me how many days are left, but yeah, the trade's really slowed actually, but that's fine. We did have a bread festival. Oh, look at that for timing as well. They're all just cleaning them up now. I suppose down here wouldn't be terrible for a line as well. Let's do a rope one along here actually. There we go. Oh my goodness. We'll have to click shift, hold shift down so that doesn't happen again. Oops. Oh. There we go. A little kink in the road that we've got going on here. We don't keep shame here on Geekers. Oh, they're making a path that way? They're probably making a path that way now because of how we did stuff. So that's fine. We'll honour that path. Yeah, we don't mind that at all. We'll do usual end of the fence goodness. I actually quite like the idea of a bench here. And on this side, how about the signpost? I think that's probably a good spot for it. Yeah, it's a great spot for it actually. And then do you know what? Actually, a bit of a dead space over here, so let's add a few benches in as well. We're going to keep it simple. Just the, where are you? Just the basic wooden benches. Oh, here's all the benches, sorry, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, oh, and they're working up that way to get to that, but that'll wear off again after a year or two, so I'm going to worry about that. This looks, that's not the mark, that's not the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, this looks like it's coming along slowly. I imagine it's the planks that are holding it up. Yeah, because we're also using planks all the way over here in this bridge. What do you want? Oh, hello. The knight has noticed your military fort and wants to be sure that his loyal vassal, have everything you need to host an army. Once armed and trained, the king expects your soldiers to contribute to the peace of the realm. Nice. That's the beginning of that, I guess. We have 20 swords, which we can make, I think. Although we never seem to have any iron free. It all just gets turned into tools. Where's that iron? Let's have a look. Iron 10, iron 9. Yeah, it gets used up in tools like crazy. But we can make our own swords, though. That is something to bear in mind. We'll probably put that over here when we need it. For now, that's okay. The fields are starting to happen, are they? I really don't love all these lines that people are walking all over the place just to build a couple of huts. They can go away nicely. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad this area is filled in a little with housing. This fort just seems so far away, but I do think it's the place to be. I do think it's the place where it should be, sorry. And we'll probably just unlock this and keep it as forest. We could always set up another hunter's hut for some more meat. We always, I mean, we have enough of it. There's 100 and something, but it's always the lower of the food sources, you know. And then this area here will become a big military force in the end, I think. We'll just have these basically everywhere somebody comes into the city. So that is actually the only point, because over here it is completely dead. I do wonder if opening a bridge on this side would do anything, but it doesn't seem that people enter from this side of the map at all, actually. Look, all the way down here. But is that because they can't? I don't know. It seems to be that there's an in point and an out point, and they're both over this side. Here's one. And then the path goes all the way through here, through this forest, around here, down here, and off that side of the map. And the path doesn't end. So I don't know whether it's because they can't do anything if they... But, like, this didn't do anything. Having this didn't open anything here. So I feel like it's probably not worth trying to open it up, to be honest. Yes, please. Thank you. If we do nothing else with these people than just make soldiers out of them, like, that's a good start. Because this is nearly there with a few more planks. As soon as this stone bridge is up and running, which, to be honest with you, is so ridiculous in size, it didn't have to be this big at all. But I think it'll look cool, he says, unshoredly. Yeah, like maybe a little tax office at the bottom of this, just as like we make it like a little gatehouse. Because we did lose one here, to be fair. We did lose a tax office on this side. Doesn't seem to be affecting us revenue-wise, but this is held up for a long time now. We're still 100 regular stone and 60 polished stone off building this. It looks like it's almost done. I suppose this is where the big building is with all the pillars and what have you. So that makes sense. All right. Well, I guess we sit and bear it. The fort is complete. I've taken a moment to put our first bit of wall in as well, which is kind of exciting. We can now hear a tale. Cool. They're happy about that. And we can equip our soldiers. So WPN. Oh, weapon. Yeah, sure. I was like, what's the WPN mean? Okay. You can get all of those. And your training is untrained. So we can do missions. Battle history. I can't remember how we train. Very easy, very easy. Train. Oh, here we go. Train Northbury. So we get 100% gold coins, sword rewards, spear rewards. On failure, nothing happens. Northbury plans to hire a new company, but does not possess enough veterans to train them. Okay, and there's 1 day left on the repair Davenport. Very easy. Gold coins, planks, and stone and tools. Yeah, let's go for that. So prepare troops, and then we can send them all out. Okay, and off they pop. Chop, I guess. Let's watch one of them. Here's one. I am working. Okay. Let's see what working looks like. Because this... I can't remember what they... I think they all used to sort of get together and trickle out. Let's see if they do now. They don't need much, which is good. A militia. Let's see where she's going to head. I kind of love watching somebody just wander through the village. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at that. They all get to the square to get together. And now they're off. Look at them go. That's awesome. Okay, well, we'll let them do their thing. I assume they're going to come all the way back down here to leave again, but that's fine, I suppose. Here they come. In a perfect little line. That's so good. I'm going to go a screenshot of that for the thumbnail. Off they go. We wish them well, and that's that. So, I'm going to sit up, first of all. Oh, this is maximum. We have maximum happiness and high employment. That's good. So that means we're getting people coming in. Next up, we'll look at building them a keep. But I want to keep this pretty light. This is meant to just be the sort of entrance into the place. But let's see if having built that. So yeah, our rating is still minus 253. So rating is the perception of a state has of your village. Kingdom rating is required to unlock new progression content. The value is affected by both your splendor with kingdom and how exclusively you are invested towards it. Kingdom rating has no value limits. Our splendor is 37 and our non-exclusivity penalty is 290, which means we need an absolute ginormous amount of splendor. What are the other ones like? Splendor is 217. Our rating is 17. So we're actually Oh, we're actually losing these now. But that's probably because we built that. So yeah, the game just does not want you to have all of them. I mean, Splendor here, I think the non-exclusive penalty is a little lower. So let's see if we can do that with others. Clergy and Labour, mutual splendor, negative impact. There we go, it's that one. So edicts, and let's get that turned on. Now, does that only affect clergy? Yeah, it instantly opens all that back up again. So when can we do that same thing for this? Building upkeep? No. I hope there is one. Ongoing taxation accumulation speed is increased by 50%. I mean, that's neat, but there doesn't seem to be one, actually. For every 5 territories you purchase while this effect is active, redeem one for free. Cool. Kingdom buildings upkeep reduced. If a knight dies in a military mission, a new one immigrates. We replace our knights. Wow. So actually, this is probably going to be the hardest one to open up. I mean, I only really want to get there, and we only actually need the rating to be 5. So, but to have that much more splendor, I mean, I suppose we generate it. We generate it by doing missions as well, perhaps. We'll have to see how that mission goes. We're going to take you all on. Oh, this is good now. Look at that. Is that finished? 2 more planks. Literally 2 more planks and it's done. That thing looks amazing. It's so ostentatious. It's ridiculous, but I love it. And I don't... The tavern wall is the highest wall we have, which... Because it just seems a little silly that we have to kind of go... Oops. We have to get rid of the wall. Oh my word, what am I doing? That one, there we go. And then sort of bring it into there. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it is, right? Yep, and then we'll... Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, of course, this thing in the middle of the wood. And I wonder what that's going to increase. It might just give us general prosperity. Or it might not give us anything, to be honest. It's probably splendor, isn't it? It's probably splendor. But everything's in there. Yeah, you just need to finish it off, Dorothy. Do your work. You're doing a great job. Smash that hammer 20 feet away from what you're building. There we go. Look at that. Stonebridge. It added 38 beautification. Its beautification is there 66. I don't really understand how this works. Place decorations and building parts. Total beautification. Oh, it's 811 times by 0.2. Beautification cap is population. Oh, okay. There's weird math going on there. All right, cool. I suppose that makes sense. So you can't just put down 1,000 trees and have a crazy high number. I mean, that is awesome. We definitely will fill out the buildings around it to sort of hopefully match it a little. But I kind of dig that. Let's look at putting down a little... Oh, yeah, we'll take you on. Boop, boop. We'll need you. Let's put looking down a little tax building. Oops. Manor house here. Sub-building. Tax office. There we go. Because this building here personally looks to me like a gate. Actually, this one does, doesn't it? This one that overlooks the place. Maybe that's what we need then to help ground. Yeah, I think that's it, you know. That might just help ground this a little. Yeah, I like that. We'll put a small building on the bottom of it. Like so. And it's going to be right up against the river. I don't hate that, though. Like, it can be built into the river, can't it? That doesn't look great there, though. Yeah, that's good. That just fixes that corner up a little. Nice. A little bit of wood that I could put down as a dock would be amazing here. I don't think anything like this is going to work very well. This looks like nothing on earth. Yeah, okay. All right, let's. Do we give it a weather vane there? No, it doesn't even look good. Whatever. Chimney. Oh, it's an attached chimney. Oh, see, I don't. Okay, let's do this. That's fine. Now we can put a chimney in. Good. And it just needs a door. And can we do it so that those stairs on the one side just aren't used? Yeah, that looks good to me. And then we'll do little fencing here. Where the path is beginning. I think this is okay. Yeah, we can go pretty close to that. That's fine. And then we'll put a couple of benches, nothing fancy, but not wooden. Let's go stone ones here. That looks good. There's your waiting room for crossing the bridge. I don't know. Yes. Yeah, I think that's good. Get rid of that. Go ahead and build it. Stargazer's told us the weather's going to be crap. What do you want? Wheat for... No. I'm good. Don't need it. Don't need the clergy stuff right now. Alright. Do we build a fort over here? Or do we leave this relatively plain for now? I don't really know what this end of the city is going to look like, to be honest. So I'm kind of happy to leave that as is for now. I think instead we'll begin... Oh, what did we get then? Complete all military campaigns. I don't think we did. But that's good. I'm glad they're back. We've equipped them. Oh, there's a couple that are wounded. So, do we heal them? Quick weapons in the army, soldiers F6. Soldiers need weapons, I know. Do they rest? What did they bring back, I wonder? That just is not happening. That's it's actually going down a little bit. We're just not making enough money with them. Where are they? Where are my soldiers? Where are they? I'm expecting like a row of them to come back. Is that them? Guys, spread yourselves out a bit. It's fine. Like I'm not that much of a tyrant. You can chill. It's good. You did a good job training or whatever. I don't know what it was. So how does this work then? Let's see. What do they do? Do they go back before we generate any stuff from them? Because it didn't actually tell us what we got. I don't think. Heading to work. Well, yeah. Follow that trader. I feel like they probably go to the village centre before they do anything. Which is why I don't really want the keep to be all the way over there, because actually that can just be like an outpost that, you know, a couple of them get stationed at. But really, I'd like the idea that they're, you know, a bit more sort of part of the city. Let's see. Somebody's hiding in them without their hat on. Look. Right, here we go. Nearly there. Bloop. Okay. So did it actually tell us what we got? We got 9... Okay, let's just pause a second. We got 19 gold coins. That's not many. 50 wood, 37 stone, 15 polished stone, 6 tools, and 5 kingdom influence. Now, did it, though, increase our kingdom rating or splendor? It did not. We're still at 37. My word, we're going to have to build the biggest thing to get the splendor up on this. But that's okay. It gives us something to do, doesn't it? Let's go. Military fort. Yeah, I think I want this area to be the beginnings of it, at least here. So we'll pop you down there. And we'll start with a keep. Oh, training grounds was a building. That's good. We definitely need one of those. Okay, so we'll start with this. It can go here. I don't want to do too much to it because I know that we can unlock other things later on. So for now, we're actually going to keep it pretty plain. We'll just get a door up to it. I actually don't mind that big thing, to be honest. That's quite fun. Alright, let's get one of those on that side this time. That's fine. Makes the windows look a bit weird, but I don't mind it. Okay. Let's put you down then. And we'll have... where's the entrance going to be for this thing? Let's say there can be an entrance here. And... oops. We can also put an entrance, because we will have we'll have the housing insufficient. Is this hold on. Construction requirements not met. What do you need? Oh, you have to have a roof. All right, well, okay. There you go. There's your roof. All right. Build that. I'm assuming the housing is efficient for the military, so let's get started on building some military housing. So let's come into here. Let's add a barracks, common room for soldiers to rest. Alright, and then we'll have this. Well, I mean, that's fine, thank you. That's fine. Cabin. There we go, we'll get rid of you. Just a regular door on that. That's going to be the beginning of our barracks. I don't know how many this will look after, but it's a start. And we'll have that there. And this needs a couple of weapon racks at the front of it, I think. Hats. War hat. Get your war hat. There we go. And we'll build that as well. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh, here comes the miserable weather. Newcomers coming in. That's fine by me. Bad weather's here. Sure is. This just is never going to happen. I wonder when 28 days is up, because I feel like it's been forever, but that's fine. Okay. Oops. Starting to slow just a little now. I like how these come and stand guard in various spots. Gives them something to do when they're not out on a mission. But we do need to get some housing good for them. Villagers unemployed. It's currently 7. What's missing raw material? This is always missing raw material. Is this the iron one? Yeah, iron ore. We're definitely like bringing all the iron ore in, aren't we? Yeah, 4 miners. It just never sticks around. I mean, it's a good problem to have, I guess. Oh, I'll tell you what we do need to do. We have a ton of quartz and it's doing nothing. Let's see how we build glass out of quartz. Jewel's Workshop, Gold Smelter, Commonwares Workshop. We did rebuild that, didn't we? Yeah, Taylor's Workshop. So that's goods production. Is it classed as a resource? Glass? Charcoal, iron, blacksmith, glass smelter. Yeah, there we go. Are we sure we don't have one of those? That doesn't half look familiar. Huh. Maybe not. Well, let's put our undesirable zoning on. I mean, this has to just be up here, doesn't it? Like, the quartz is right there. Go ahead and build that. It only uses 15 wood, which is kind of insane. But we want 500 glass, or whatever it is, so we can build our nice stained glass window. Make all the clergy folk happy. What does it do again? Let's have a look. A new trade. Oh yeah, a new trade route. I mean, that is kind of exciting actually, especially if it lets us trade some stuff that we can't already. Because there are a few things that we just can't shift at the moment. Housing is insufficient for... Yes, I know. We're working on it, my friend. I'm sorry. It's going to be this building right here. We're going to begin the walls of our fort. I know we have this big stake wall gate here. I'm not as convinced on it. I think I prefer the little ones. Maybe on the entrance to the place it should be these, but yeah, I actually quite like these ones. So I'll take those in. That's fine. And then here, And we could have thought about that a little bit more as we put the gate in, because it's probably just going to have to come quite a hard. It needs to get up to there, really, doesn't it? So let's go here, because there is a little path that seemingly goes to the back of that. So there we go. And we'll keep that one straight. They don't really stay too curved. That's fine. Yeah, that's how that is. And the barracks is built. Nice. And then we'll take and do the same here. So this can come here. We basically want to close that bit off there and have them use the gates that we built. I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? There we go. I'll figure it out. There we go. I'll come and stand guard here. And then we'll slowly sort of fill this out. Let's see what that did to here. Anything? Kingdom 224. Yeah, 76. Okay, so that wasn't actually that bad. I mean, we are going to have to build a lot before we can open these, unfortunately. It's mainly, I just really want these ones, really, because it just means we're going to have a lot of buildings that look like this, because until we unlock the rest, this is pretty much what they're going to look like. So rather than doing much work in the middle, I think instead what we do is we sort of place one of these everywhere we feel like there should be one. So obviously we've sort of closed off that. We'll sort of imagine this the wall goes through the river, through the forest is the kind of the plan there, I think. Which means we need another one of these down here. Even though that's the actual one that they're using, this is, that's actually purposeful. I think we have another one down here on the riverbank that is just for show, but still kind of does what it needs to do. So we'll add in a keep, training grounds, like all of this stuff. We actually want it to be over there, but here we're just going to have this one like this. We'll actually have it right on the river this time, and we have a fort. Now, door-wise, we only have that one that goes down to the river. It's a shame we can't do that the other way, because that would be perfect. But I suppose that's fine. Especially if we have a little building here as well. We're probably going to have to snap off for. We'll have this, so the stairs sort of line up with it. Oops. How's that? Yeah, that's about right. Okay. And then I don't think we really need much else on this, to be honest with you. I mean, we're putting down some stuff to kind of tie it in, but for the most part, we'll use the wood gates on this one, see if that looks better, and if it does, we'll go back and correct the others. For the most part, this one actually sort of stays relatively empty, I think, because it's mostly just the fence that will then eventually come along here. I guess will we fence in the whole thing? We probably won't. We'll probably treat the river as the fence spot. Okay, but that's all we need for here. We can build that. That shouldn't take too long, and then we can think about putting the wall in. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have these gates. Maybe they're the way to go. It would be like that, wouldn't they? Yeah, we can build that. Oh, it just goes down straight away. That's nice. And then place that like roughly. We can definitely fix that later on, so it's a bit more in line with where it wants to be. And then this side we can do, because it's just going to come up and cut up into the trees there. There we go. And we'll line that up there. Yeah, and then it'll just kind of give the impression that eventually we are sort of completely walled in. All right. 3 newcomers. Nice. Up, up, up. I think we've got some space for clergy. How do you feel about that? Let's have a look. 1, 2 cooks. We need brothers and sisters for cooks, so 1, 2, and then 5 there. My goodness. Whether we want them all doing copyists, like we have the manuscript. Let's do 2 of each. Housing requirements not met by who? What do you not have? Oh, there's nobody living in that. What's going on there? Well, I'm sure somebody will move into that in a moment. Let's make some commoners to make sure that happens. There we go. Let's see if that helps or not. Now, the other thing is as well, in the previous episode, we were looking at, prior, once we need 10 brothers. I don't know whether we've got it or not, but let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No villager eligible. Must have reached max level in their current job, and 10 brothers required. I mean, we might not have 10 brothers. How do we know? Is that a number we can see somewhere? I'm not sure it is actually. Maybe in here somewhere. Open list. Let's have a look. Promote to brother. They're the ones we just did. Yeah, it doesn't show them. Okay. Well, we'll keep promoting brothers as we make books, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, we got the military started. I'm happy enough with that. It's going to be a little bit of a slog before we can unlock all of the militaristic features. But yeah, I think we'll have one. Where do we put it? We'll have one there. We'll probably do one over here because this would be the other sort of entry point to the town, to the city. All of this is landlocked, and all of that, technically there's a thing here, but I'm going to kind of treat this as not. I don't really want to do anything else up here. So they're the sort of major key points. I suppose over this way as well could do with one. Yeah, this maybe having a line coming down from the stone here would look pretty good. So we'll start with the start next episode with those, I think. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Until the next one, be good.